and welcome to Excel Basics Plus. In today's session we're looking at two new formulas, the LEN formula and the TRIM formula. Now the LEN formula returns the length of a given text string as the number of characters in that cell. Now this can be particularly useful if your data that you're trying to work with has additional spaces in it, which causes issues. You can actually identify which cells have those issues. The TRIM formula is the second part to this, whereby you can actually return a text value with all the leading and trailing spaces removed. So this then gives you, I guess, the true number of characters in the result. So let's have a look at the first part, so the LEN. So what I've got here is a list of actors, actresses, if you like, that we want to have a look at how many characters are in their first name. Now, what I'll do is start with the equals and LEN. So LEN, length, basically. Equals LEN, open bracket, and select the cell that we want, which is B5 for Antonio. And we'll just press, we'll close that bracket and we'll press enter. Now we can see that there is 8 characters in that cell. But if we have a look at Antonio is only 7 letters long, which must mean that there is a space in it. Now I'm going to drag this formula down the whole way, double click in the corner there, and that'll actually drag that all down. And what we can actually see is, for instance, Julie has 5 letters in it, but the length in that cell is actually 6. Merrill has 8, but there's only 5 letters in the word Merrill. You can actually see there are leading spaces in there. So this is instantly telling us that there are issues with our data set. So how do we fix it? We use the TRIM formula. So TRIM is literally that. It is trimming all of the stuff that shouldn't be there, the leading and trailing spaces. That, again, is a very simple formula. Equals, trim, open bracket, select the cell you're after, so in this case it's B5 for Antonio, close bracket, press enter. Let's double click that the whole way down. We're dragging that formula down and we can instantly see the good example here is Merrill and Marlon, for instance. You can see they've been indented by some extra spaces and they're no longer indented in the trim. Now let's have a look at the length of these words, these names, and compare it. So once again, equals LEN, open bracket, and we're going to click on E5 in this case, close bracket, enter. We can now see there are 7 characters for Antonio's name. And as we go down, let's put a quick sum in for what is the difference. And it's very simple, equals sum, open bracket. We want D5 minus F5, close bracket, double click in the corner to drag that the whole way down, and you can instantly see the difference between the data. So Julie, that should probably be Julia, and straight away you see Julia Roberts. We've got Julia is 5 letters long, but there's 4 spaces extra in there. So that has actually then meant that we could potentially have issues when we're using our data. Thanks for watching this one. Keep practicing and look out for the next video.